is good. I still have not.
Alrighty. Well, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for episode 31. Holy granola. Of our Princes of the Apocalypse live play. If you don't know who we are Midwest magicians, and we're here to just have some fun and bring you a good show. So, we are just going to jump into it. I think I'm just going to remind folks of a couple important pieces that we have yet to build on, and we'll go from there. So, right now, you guys have some lingering decisions to make. Most of that being kind of, you guys were offered to join the Feathergale Knights. Some of you were pretty dead set in your decisions right off the cuff, and some of you were a little enticed by the things that were placed on the table. To go into it, Carjo, you were told that your son was stationed here, and that as much of a fighting spirit as he had, he just didn't quite have the prowess to pull it off, and so he was reassigned to a different location. When you asked about where that was, he said, unfortunately, according to confidentiality, like, I would only be able to tell you if you join the Feathergale Knights. Vera, you were told that the symbol on your hand, you were confirmed that it does indeed match the Feathergale Knights symbol. And Savra was talking to you, and she told you that she heard you flew, which most people cannot do in their organization. And she told you that she thinks you were chosen by Yancy Bin.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't really go into that any further. And then she told you the only other person to have been chosen by him was someone named Erisi. And she said that, I think if you were to join us, this person would be very eager to meet you. Richard, you were kind of just given a bunch of information on like their disposition towards the people who are wielding like earth type magic. You guys then learned that the barge you were on was meant to head to Riverguard Keep, and it was actually a barge ran by another organization, who the Feathergale Knights were sent to raid, not realizing there were innocent people on board. And then they also said that when, in regards to the missing delegation, they said Riverguard Keep, again, would be a good place to look into. They also said Wamford, which is a city kind of like southeast of the Desarn Valley, would be a place that they have intelligence that there's activity going on there related to that. And then last but not least, kind of across the board, you were all invited to join the Feathergale Knights, being told all of their resources would be at your disposal. There's a chance you guys could get your own flying mounts, and that you guys would receive power. Essentially, that you guys would receive some sort of power by joining. So, kind of with that, the scene opens to... Let's see. The scene will open to all of you guys. Vera kind of being the last one to return back to the room. Now being... you guys are all now together within the room. You guys briefly spoke, talking about how Carjo mentioned he had some interest in maybe joining. Vera kind of was on the fence, and sounds like Richard was as well. Do you guys want to play into that conversation anymore at the start of this scene, or do you guys want to move into a long rest and then kind of progress on to the next day? It sounded like the Feathergale Knights were kind of anticipating they would have an answer from you guys come tomorrow.
It might not be a bad idea to make a group choice right now.
And I'll remind you all that I did say, if like some of you want to join but some of you don't, I'm not gonna cause that to force you guys to split the party. Like, you guys would still be able to go and do everything as you normally would. It's just now we're gonna have this little story dynamic going on in the group. So
I mean, we could explore maybe doing another mission with them unaligned, like not like do an alliance, do another mission with them to kind of see how they operate. If anybody's on the fence about joining, Pyrites are for sure no, unless something bad happens that we have to, but it could be helpful since I'm afraid that with how the Earth Guild was going, like maybe if we had come on a different side of things, it would have looked as good, like a good deal, you know? Like if we had played it differently, it might have been good to join him, but
Yeah. Lily's not.
I'm afraid of the bad side.
Yeah. Lily's not gonna join either because she's happy with the organization she's with already and is very set on finishing her mission with them first.
I roll out of bed. It's that. Wait, I might have misheard. Aren't the people we're working for bad guys too?
They could be.
They
We don't
did
know.
send us to find the dwarven delegation.
Oh, are you talking about the Zentarum faction being a bad group?
Yeah, the Z thing. Yep.
I mean, yes, they did send us to find them, but they didn't put us directly opposed to anybody. I didn't think
Right.
finding somebody was a bad thing.
Yeah. I thought
No,
it was
I
just like
just-
a finding mission.
I thought I heard
I mean-
something, but it's probably nothing. We shouldn't worry about it or bring it up ever again.
We
I'm
could
going
question
What?
how easy it is to leave. I mean, if they're okay with us joining and then leaving, if we feel like we don't want to be there anymore. It's just, in my experience, when you join an organization kind of like this with how fanatic they are, you don't get to leave easily.
I like all of you guys, but I will say this. The dreams I've had led me to the Z team, and and I would have to ponder before I would want another vision before I leave the group. So even if they're the bad guys.
For Revenant, he heard we're gonna offer you power, and he's like, "Yep, sign me up." But he's more concerned about doing what downstairs wants him to do. So, DM, is there any way for Revenant to roll a check if he were to make a call downstairs, so to speak, and see if he can get any insight on what he should do?
Okay.
I mean, and maybe it's one of those things where like he tries it and nothing happens, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"All right, well, I'll just make my own decision then."
Yeah.
Hope you got
Just try.
AT&T because you're gonna need to reach out and touch somebody.
I would say I don't think that would necessarily need you to roll to know whether or not you could do that. I think you would know that kind of like a god or any other sort of divine being, that through the power of prayer you can obviously you would know it operates a little bit differently when you're going the opposite direction, but it is a way for you to at least extend out that invitation for conversation, and it's kind of hit or miss on whether or not you get responses.
Right. He would attempt it to see if he gets any direction, and then if he doesn't, he knows then that he can do whatever he wants.
Sure.
And he would do that at night while everybody's sleeping, like before he goes to bed kind of thing, and then have the night to sleep on it, and then tell him in the morning kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Carjo's definitely got what he thinks he's going to do in his head, but he's kind of waiting to see what Bear is going to do, since he does owe her his life, so to speak, with that bond that he made.
I'm struggling to figure out what to do, because I think like my character would really want to do this, just because of all of the things I guess she just doesn't know about herself. But she does also have fear because of like what Pyrite says. So.
Well, we could offer, like I said, we could offer another mission. That'd give us more time to feel them out.
I don't really have time to feel this out. So.
I mean, you kind of do.
Are you talking as
mean?
Carjo?
Yeah.
Okay. Carjo, are you leaning more towards saying yes?
Yes.
And is it because of your son?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm in.
We don't know he's in danger.
Blindly agreeing to things? I can do that.
Yeah, Vera's
I
gonna
don't-
say yes.
I don't necessarily care what the group stands for or what their big master fucking plan is, but I know that they know where my son is. And that's kind of good enough for me.
I think at some point, Revenant would look to Zudak and say something to the effect of, like, they mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm in for sure then. Yep, I'm in.
Yeah, as a character for Reijerd, I know that he would probably lean towards joining them as well, just because they're opposed to the stone cult, and he vehemently hates them. As a player, though, I don't like joining factions.
You did join this Zentarum faction, though.
I was going to say,
Fair.
we kind of
So that
started
did
with it.
happen prior to the
I don't clan up.
I don't clan up.
I don't clan up.
I guess, would the Taran faction have a problem with this? Are they putting is there a problem with being part of both?
I mean, we're not exactly going to tell them.
Nah, fuck them.
Let's say if that's
I'm just saying that could be something to think about. I don't know how much these groups.
You want like information from the DM on, I would say a history check for whoever wants to try to recall
Sure.
if that would be the
Fuck it.
case or not.
I got 0 history, so it'd be a flat roll.
They're the
Samesies,
negatives.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
I got a 15.
I got a 21.
Damn.
Whoa.
21!
Vera.
Yeah,
21.
it's a headband, guys!
Oh, that headband's coming in clutch.
Rev isn't sure because he doesn't give a shit. So he wasn't paying attention in that part of the presentation.
That's fair.
You can say
been there.
everything
Yeah,
all
they
over again.
definitely-
I promise I'll listen as long as you say it more interesting.
Yeah, like they definitely said something about leaving the faction in a certain kind of way, but like I wasn't listening. I don't know.
That slide deck almost put me to sleep.
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like, Carjo's in. Vera's in to support Carjo. Revenant, it sounds like you're in for the sake of more power. You're not shy to contracts by any means.
As a player, that is not what I would do. But
Right,
as a character, Rev's like, oh yeah,
Sign me up.
absolutely.
What's another piece of my soul, anyways?
Yeah, exactly.
And it sounds like Zudak, you got convinced that it was the right thing to do. Is that what I understood?
Which is so funny because last session I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do it. And as you were talking about it, I'm like, I don't think Sudak's going to do it. And then people brought up some good points. I'm like, yeah, he's going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think with that, unless you guys have anything kind of further you want to go back and forth on there,
I do have a question.
Go into a long rest. Yeah, what's up?
Did you answer the people who rolled history checks? I don't know if you ever...
Not yet, I hadn't. So, essentially, you guys would be able to know that, like, the Zentarum faction, they don't really care if you were to partner up with, like, they wouldn't have a problem with you joining other factions as well, so long as you stay loyal to them. There are some factions where if like you join the Harpers, they would have a big issue with that, just because it's like there are just some rivalries that they got going on. But you guys can confidently know that like you've never heard of the Feathergale Knights or Society, and so like you would know the Zentarum faction enough to know that they are very petty and they hold on to things very personally. And so like had they had issues with these guys, you would have heard about it by now.
Okay.
All right.
So with that, we all lay down into the land of slumber. As you all pass out and are sleeping away, Revenant, sounds like you wanted to try to reach out to your devil.
Yes.
Okay. Well, how would you do this?
He waits until all the lights are out, and then he is going to pull out a small bowl out of his inventory, and there's nothing special about this bowl. Like, it is just straight up like a metal bowl, and he is going to cut his wrist and bleed into the bowl, and he's gonna take some damage doing it.
Ooh.
50 points of damage.
He's dead.
Blood's in it, believe it or not.
Yeah, he's going to take 3 points of damage, and he's going to bleed into this bowl, and then he's going to use his own bowl of blood to make a phone call.
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please slice your hand again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Here's a voice from the cup. You've been trying to
Revenant has... Yeah. Revenant has done this before and not gotten answered, and so he knows that there's a chance that like he's just not going to hear anything back, and it is what it is.
Sure. Okay. As the blood seeps into the bowl, are you like whispering an incantation or something, or is it just kind of like is that all you need to do?
Yeah, he's whispering in Infernal, and he's trying to keep it quiet because he knows that he's not the only one who speaks Infernal.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically an incantation of connection. So he's speaking words like 9 hells and I don't know. I didn't think through like what he's. But basically, yeah, he's muttering in Infernal.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to hear him, I would drop a little bit of lore.
I'll try for it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if he started murmuring in Infernal. Would you like? Oh shit! What's he doing?
Oh, hell yeah. I am on high alert. I don't trust being here. I don't want to be here. joining anybody. Now half my group is saying they're gonna join them. Pyrite is not feeling safe right now.
Sure.
Fair enough. He is trying to be quiet, so
Yeah. What I'll say
Just
is,
perception?
I'm gonna have him roll a stealth check, and we're gonna go based off like passive perception.
Cool.
So as long as you roll higher than their passives, then they don't hear you.
I have a 16.
ooh,
I got very good passive.
Well,
yes,
got
you
a
do.
15. So you do hear this.
So you definitely hear the words 9 hells, and then you hear at the very end of it a name, and that name is Moloch.
Moloch. Interesting.
Good old Malachi down in hell, you know, cool guy. Chill guy. Okay. Yeah, as the blood drips into the bowl and you start to whisper these incantations, you see kind of some of the symbols that are lined the bowl start to glow with a faint red, and the darkness in this room kind of starts to give way to this light, but not by much. The blood kind of starts to ripple in the bowl and start to swirl and move around, and when it does this, you start to hear a voice ever so faintly come out of it. To you, it sounds loud. To anyone else in the room, it would sound very much so like a whisper. And it's kind of like if you have a cup of water and music playing next to it, every time there's sound, it vibrates, and you see the ripples in the water based upon the magnitude of the sound. And you see this within the blood as it speaks to you. And in the voice of Malik, you do hear him say, "What have you summoned me for?"
Responds in Infernal, of course, and he says, I'll keep this brief, my lord. What would you have me do? Join this new faction? And would you have me change anything in accordance with your plan?
He you get the sense that he's prodding you in a way where he already knows his answer, but he wants to hear what you have to say. And he asks you, would the extra power that this group would provide you with, would it aid you in seeking the revenge you have been contracted to carry forward?
I have no reason to believe it would not.
Then commit to this journey and take with you any other souls that you can.
Of course, my lord.
And if you didn't have anything else, with that, the glowing of the runes would stop, the blood in the bowl would go flat, and the room would turn dark once more.
Guys, that was fucking sick. Just gotta say it, that was sick.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, Rev is pretty secretive. However, it's not that he is growing comfortable with the group. More like he just cares less. He's getting bolder. I'll just put it that way. He's getting bolder.
Okay. Sweet.
It's good to know he's getting bolder and not pebbler.
Yes. Boulder.
And with that,
The boulder is confused.
Boulder is conflicted.
you all climb into your bunks if you're not already. Most of you already passed out, and you fall into a deep slumber. I would like everybody to roll me a d20, please. Don't add anything to it. I just want to see who gets the lowest.
Oh shit.
I got a nat 20. So it ain't me.
Aw, what a
You
time.
got a 9?
Right now I see a 5.
Yeah, it's looking like Reader might be the low one here.
Did anyone get
What,
lower than a
Sleeping
5?
on the floor.
Nope.
What are we missing?
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Reijerd, I would say you're the first one to wake up. Reason being is you feel incredibly uncomfortable, and it's not because of the floor. As you look over your entire body, you can see that at some point during the night, you managed to grow dark green fur all over your body.
What the fuck? Hell yeah.
Which
Oh,
has
I love
happened.
it. Yes! I don't know what this is!
Did freaking what's his fate? Did he do another magic
Rain.
surge? Rain, thank you.
Yeah,
Did he do another one?
He did this like 2 or 3 sessions ago. I forget how long ago it was, but he was like, for the next time they long rest, yeah, it would have been 3 sessions ago. Next time they long rest, or whenever they might do so, do another wild magic thing. So, yeah, that's what you got now. With this green fur, the reason why you feel so uncomfortable is you feel incredibly warm. Far warmer than you are used to, and you can just tell this newfound heat is this newfound fur is retaining all of this heat onto your body. Mechanically, what this means is that you gain resistance to cold damage for the rest of the day.
Shit.
But for every
Nice.
hour spent in temperatures 90 degrees or higher, you must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take a level of exhaustion. Only a wish spell can remove this effect.
Oh shit.
So you said for the rest of the day, does that mean today, or is this until it's removed with a wish spell?
No, so like this is gonna last you 24 hours basically.
Oh my god.
So
I'll be a walking rug for a day now.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Hey, he'll get to feel what it feels like to have hair on his head finally.
Essentially,
Yeah.
to any viewers who are new, essentially what happened is one of our viewers named Moraine, he donated, I think it's like our $3 tier in the description, which causes a wild magic surge to happen on a random player. So,
That's awesome.
oh, I've been waiting to do that. That was fun. Enjoy that.
Do you have good con?
What's that?
Do you have good? You have
Do you
good
have good
con.
constitution?
Oh, it's not bad. It's not great.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
Honestly,
deadly.
unfortunately, we're not in a nice cold area. to
no, you
benefit
guys
from
are in a
that.
very warm
So
area.
funny. Oh my god.
You guys all awake. So he's kind of sitting here trying to figure out how to deal with this new fur that's all over him. Yes, he's got moss all over him. And you hear a knock on the door. Do you guys happen to be awake? It's quite late in the day. It seems like you all must have been exhausted. just want to make sure everything's okay. We're getting ready to serve our morning meals, and just want to make sure you guys didn't miss out on anything.
I sure hope I'm not awake yet. Gonna pinch myself, make sure that
Does
he's
anyone else see this green furred person in the room?
Pyrite is looking over like this, like trying to like kind of see a little bit without direct looking at it. After what happened last time, something weird happened.
That's
Lily's
funny.
gonna be petting the fur.
Yeah, of course.
Reader is just
What
increasingly
is
getting more
this?
and more concerned.
Lily, upon petting the fur, you find it to actually be extremely soft and silky.
Zudak is gonna start pulling out his axe and like standing, like thinking that this is an enemy. Do we kill it?
Wait. Carjo's
What?
gonna
Dude,
walk
it's
up
me.
and shuffle his feet in place real quick.
I don't know a
He's
me.
gonna touch him to see if he can get. He's gonna touch Regier to see if he can get his hair to stand on end. Does it work?
Yeah, you see like a static start building up, and all the hair in that area stands up.
He has magic! Kill him! Ah!
We don't kill him! We don't kill him!
What?
We don't kill him! He's fun! He's fun! He's fun!
But also, we
You
don't
do
have
it.
our weapons, right?
You do it one time.
Yeah.
Correct. That axe you dreamt up in your hands from your dreams, you look over and it's just not there.
Zudak's gonna
Lily's
swim
now going
up-
to spider monkey on Regier, so she can touch all the softness.
Don't pull his hair.
Reader is gonna still be freaking out and trying to figure out what the fuck just happened to him.
Wait, so is this like a Goliath thing? Do you just spontaneously grow hair?
Not to my knowledge. This is new.
Wait, is that, are you cursed? What's going on here? This is strange. We should
I don't
talk
know,
to
I
everyone
don't
we
know.
know
like it.
and figure this out.
Does anybody know anything about this?
Well,
Something
I
about
mean,
fur.
Pyrite.
Can
could
I give an
always- Pyrite,
Go
can
ahead.
you cast like resistance to fire?
I can cast resistance. Why am I doing it to fire?
What if
She's
we
gonna
burn
burn.
the hair off?
Oh, I like it. It's soft.
Can I I kind of give Vera a look like, okay, how about before we do that, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can kind of figure out what the fuck's going on before we try to burn Regier?
No, burn it!
Reader's gonna look over at Vera and be like, I like this idea.
At Vera?
Revenant.
Yeah.
Revenant is also a big fan of this idea because
I,
he
too,
takes
am a
his
big
hat
fan.
off and he has to like move it around his horns because he has holes in his hat for his horns to like go back behind his hat, and he like wiggles his hat off and he's like, "That is how I lost all of mine." And then he like puts his hat back on.
I'm not used to having any to have lost in this manner.
Go ahead and give me
I
that
mean-
Arcana check.
Okay. What do I add to it? That's a 16.
With a 16, you could tell that the School of Magic is transmutation. And I would say you're able to tell, like, as you start to do this Arcana check, you start to almost, like, visualize the strings of the magical weave in front of you. And you can see that they are just all knotted up and gnarled up on him, giving you a very clear indicator, like, I don't know how, but he is a victim of wild magic.
I go, well, he's not cursed per se. But it's some kind of wild magic. You could try to just hang out for the day and see if you can sleep it off at the next time we get to sleep.
If we give him a comb,
or-
will it be magic?
Say it one more time.
If we give him a comb, will it be tamed magic?
Wow.
That it's not magic?
Wow. Wow.
It was a long way around the sun for that one, but I'm proud of it.
You guys start to
I
smell.
want to sleep again. Last time I slept is when this happened.
I mean, look, my guide's kind of mischievous, does weird shit. It's probably just some weird, mischievous stuff happening. Usually goes away in a day or so. I mean, or you can try burning it off, but I have no idea what that'll do to you. It might just grow back, even worse.
Can we at least keep it till after breakfast? And because I want to keep touching it.
Oh, wait, we don't have weapons.
Right.
Nope, no weapons.
Nope. All right. So I was about to punch Richard. Never mind. That's not important at all. Do we smell food, Chad?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys do smell the scent of hot, warm food, bacon, all sorts of like stews and stuff being carried up the stairwell past your doorway to the hall where you guys had dinner with them the previous time.
Well, I'm bored, and I leave and I go after the meat.
Do you light him on fire?
Do you consent,
Do
Richard?
it. Do it.
As she has like fire on her hands, do you consent, Richard?
Richard has.
One thing.
You can cast resistance on yourself.
That's what I was about to do. Cast resistance to fire
Okay.
on myself. And
And then
Let's
she's
hope
gonna
this
look
doesn't
down
hurt
at
too much.
Lily and she's gonna say, if you have a dagger, now would be a good time to cut some hair off so you can have it for later.
I don't have it because they took it. That's why I want to wait till after breakfast.
What
Maybe
about...
try it in a small
Go
spot before we
outside.
go whole body.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah,
We'll do that.
we're gonna go outside after breakfast when I have my dagger.
Revenant is extremely cranky today, and so he just barges right past all of this nonsense to potentially go find something to eat. But everybody is very aware of the fact that he's real pissed off. That's all. He just barges right
hot-headed.
past y'all and...
Oh.
Yes.
As he
Wow.
barges out,
Wow.
after he
Wow.
barges out,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at
Wow.
Vera and be like, "What crawled up his booty hole?"
I'm not sure, but maybe we should all probably follow after him after I set you on fire, poosh! And then I...
As the flames touch, because it sounded like you guys were just trying to do a small area to start out, you see the flames ignite the fur. It starts to dwindle down to the skin, and then very rapidly starts spreading across his whole body. You are like, within a span of 2 seconds, engulfed in flames. All this smoke and burnt hair smell just starts to fill the room. You guys going up the stairs can start to smell the mixture of both breakfast and burning fur. And you take
Breezer's gonna be
one.
rolling around on the ground.
You hear screaming and kicking, and you take 2 points fire damage, so you have resistance, so reduced to 1.
So Vera has this elementalism, and she's gonna call water, but it only equates to a cup, and then she's just gonna like toss it at him.
And just
does
goes right in the
nothing.
face. Just on the face.
You do that, and it douses the head, putting out all the flames, but you can see the rest of the flames are still on him, insinuating you might need to do it multiple times.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep beckoning water and just tossing like these like little cups.
Oh
of
shit.
water.
One by one, all the
Couple
flames go
more.
out. Your skin is a little bit singed from the fire, and you're completely hairless, and you're standing there looking at yourself. And right now, you don't have any fur.
Right now?
Oh, this worked. I feel normal again.
And just like that, the fur just instantly sprouts out, but twice as thick, and you start sweating.
It's just gonna look.
Pyrite looks and goes, "Yep, figures," and just starts to walk out.
Lily squeals in glee and just like jumps, like gets on the top of the bunk bed and jumps up and just like, imagine it's a Velcro wall, and it's a person just running at it with a Velcro suit, and does that to grab onto the fur on his back.
Just sticks.
Well,
Have you
Richard, I
guys
guess
seen
we're
this?
just gonna have to put our heads together and think of another solution. But for now, I'm
Who's gonna
hungry,
explain-
and I'm gonna go and walk away.
How are we gonna explain this to the Feathergale?
Fuck 'em.
I guess I'm gonna have to ask them if they got some diseases on their floor or something.
Are you all
I
making
feel
your
they've
way to
gotten
breakfast?
air.
Kind of as this is going
Yeah.
on. You do bump into Savra, and she gives you this look of like, oh dear. Is he new, or is this Richard from yesterday? What happened to you?
Things just got a little hairy.
No. Boo! Boo! How dare you?
I was hoping you would be able to tell me what happened. Fell asleep and woke up a rug.
You see her like pull out this little scroll, and she jots down on there like a reminder to tell everyone to avoid sleeping on the floors until they can figure out what's going on.
And Lily pokes out her head behind him, like, I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Oh my god, Lily's just in the fur, crawling around, will pop out, and then go back in.
The first time I've seen a mounted combatant get sneak attack damage.
Yeah, right. Full ghillie suit. You've got to go squatch in there.
Where is she? Where is she?
It's 3/4 coverage, fucking hiding behind Richard.
Yeah, right. Yeah, kind of making your guys' way. We're in a montage kind of forward a bit here, but you guys kind of go in. You see breakfast. Everyone's just giving you weird ass looks, Richard, every time they see you. Just kind of like, what the hell happened to him? And you hear one guy go like, I don't know, maybe it's just like a fashion choice or something. And yeah, you hear some other guy go like, I thought he looked a little nippy, but I think that's overkill. And
A little nipple.
Reader's gonna look over at one and be like, I haven't had a chance to shave this morning. This is just how Goliath
yeah, their eyes just go wide and they go back to eating. Thurl then comes with you guys to the dining room area, and he pretty much kind of asks you guys, if you guys have considered his offer, and if any of you are interested in taking him up on it.
What is this power you promise?
Well, you've seen kind of how my men can bend the air to their will, yes? As he says this, you kind of feel this, like, kind of uncomfortable flutter of air, like, around your body and kind of slither up your leg and, like, kind of up and around your neck and, like, just almost like a snake or a centipede crawling all over you. And then you can kind of see
Excuse me.
and he kind of, like, snaps at one of the guys sitting over there, and he just kind of like, it's like, oh shit, sorry, and he carries on, but he tells you that should you or any of you choose to join us, as I've mentioned, you would have full disposal to our resources here at Feathergale Spire, being one of the members of our esteemed society, and once we put you through a little initiation, you too would gain access to magical capabilities that would allow you too to control the air. Although I hear some of you don't quite need our help to be able to do that. As he, like, looks over at you, Vera.
My eyes just go wide and I just look down.
Start sweating.
Kind of some would say maybe not a nice thing to think about. What happens if you leave after you join?
Like if you want to back out of the organization, yes?
Yeah.
Well, this is one of those types of organizations where once you're in, you're in for good. You'll always be a member of us. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to live out the rest of your life here at the Spire, but you will always be a Feathergale Knight once you swear this oath. For once you're imbued with these powers, you will be given secrets not meant for the common folk to know. You'll be given power that can only be blessed upon those who are willing to be transformed by it.
But you won't be, you know, if you decide to not live here or really partake in the organization's wishes, you won't be hunted down.
We're not going to hunt you down, no. If you were to prove yourself to be an enemy of the Feathergale Society, well, we would try to offer you a chance to reconcile with us. But should you decide that you want to become an enemy of us, unfortunately, we would have to treat you like an enemy.
Could I do, like... Would I get an idea of, like, what an enemy would be considered to them? Like, obviously, if they try to hurt other Feathergale, I'd get that. I'd be like... Would I have an idea of how loosely they use enemy?
You could, like, do an insight check to see what you can pick up on. See if you're finding any sort of hidden meaning or anything like that.
Ooh. Let's see, what do I even add to it? Oh, I add a lot to it. Oh, that's an 18.
18? Okay, sorry, I was laughing at Viz.
No, you're good.
With an 18, it'd be, so yes, you would, kind of what would jump to the forefront of your mind is that, like, other organization that clearly they're in opposition of. If you were to, like, join up with them, that's a direct declaration of you are now our enemy. And kind of outside of that, what you can pick up from kind of the subtleties of his body language as he was saying it is basically anyone who would cause intentional harm towards a Feathergale Knight or the Feathergale Society. Those who would directly stand in the way of the goals and ambitions of the Feathergale Society as well.
I think Pyrite's openness that she had come in with once she'd kind of talked to Thurl and kind of shared the information about, like, seeing the guy and stuff, kind of after kind of piecing what he says and how he's acting, her openness kind of closes off and she just gets really quiet and eats quietly.
So what do you say, everyone? Zudak, it seems you are a brilliant warrior, and in fact you seem to just have this innate ability to fly on the backs of giant vultures. I was told you actually led my men into the raid against the Manticore at the front of their formation.
Indeed. I was a hellion of the sky. I came down like a burning arrow, flung from a bow across the sky!
And he looks at you and he's like, and that is the fighting spirit that we're looking for here. We could use someone with your might, your prowess, your aviation skills.
Man, these guys are good at buttering me up. Oh. I will join you on one condition.
And what might that be?
You send some of your men to find my tribe of barbarians and check in on them. They are an elk tribe, a small roving band. I think for a moment to remember my backstory, because look, in the Somber Hills.
Give me an insight check, and anyone else who wants to.
You're the uh-oh. He hates me now.
I got a 15.
Whoa, Rev.
Dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
I got
Very
Getting dirty.
See shit. I know nothing.
There's too much steam coming up from your bowl.
That's a 12 for Zudak.
Okay.
I got a 12 as well.
Anyone who got 15 or higher, you would notice that the mentioning of the elk tribe, that he immediately has recognition of who you're talking about. And he kind of looks to you and he's like, I think this is something we could be willing to do. However, I do have concerns with their violent nature, that my men aren't exactly just going to be welcomed when they check in on them. So, to what degree are you looking for?
I need to know that they're alive. Otherwise, my quest is for naught.
He turns to you. Yes, we can absolutely ensure they are still alive.
Then I'm in.
He looks to the rest
Luke?
of you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Luke, by the way, thinks this is a horrible idea, but I'm gonna go with it. Yeah.
He turns to the rest of you.
Ah.
I have your word that you'll get me to my son.
You have my word. I will arrange for you to be able to meet him.
Ooh.
He is no longer under my command, but I can assure you that I can arrange for you to meet him, and from there it would be up to you and those who are now in charge of him, and how you would like to proceed from there. But you guys did slay the Manticore for us, and you've shown us nothing but respect, and you've treated all of us very well. And for that, I will put in a good word for you and do all that I can within my realm of authority.
And
He smiles.
with the caveat that if you fail to deliver, I will burn this motherfucker to the ground.
He looks to you and he says, we don't fail at what we do here. For the rest of you, you can roll.
Vera nods. But she doesn't say anything. She just nods. And then steps over near Carjo.
Lily just very smally as she is small,
She is.
just shakes her head and says, "I'm sorry. I really appreciate the offer, but I had a really bad time on the Vulture, and heights kind of scare me, and I just don't think it's a good fit at the moment for me. You know, I'm kind of like being closer to the ground."
He kind of kneels down to you and he says, "I respect your decision. But what I will say is, should you decide to join us, you no longer have to worry about falling from great heights."
She's gonna reach up for Pyrite's hand and look at her for guidance, essentially, because she's been on Pyrite's. Like she's like, I don't want to join.
She takes Lily's hand and even kind of lets Lily kind of hide behind her a little bit and goes, "Not interested. Thanks for the hospitality, though."
He stands up and he's like, "I respect your stance." And he looks to you and he says, "Should you ever decide to change your mind, the offer shall always stand."
Lily just gives a slight nod, but is like, I'm good.
He then turns to Revenant and Rejard.
Are you willing and able to commit to the destruction of the stone organization?
He looks to you and he says, "There is nothing that I want more than to see them fall."
Just spoke to Reeser's heart there.
The question is, will he separate you from me? Will that cause issues?
I don't think he would, from my understanding of the situation.
I mean, as
But
long
Reeser
as
would-
Lily's not opposed to what they want.
Well, yes, but if Lily's opposed, Reeser would probably also be opposed in the sense of whether he would think it's morally wrong or not.
Sure.
But Reeser would be obliged to accept the offer with his commitments to destroying the stone organization.
"We're glad to have..."
Cool.
And he looks at your fur. "Someone of such stature to join our ranks."
I don't know about the fur. Then just backs off. I don't know about this.
Revenant.
Revenant walks up to Thurl and kind of gives him an up-down, and he says, "I reckon we will make excellent partners." And then he holds out his hand, and I'd like to roll persuasion, because Revenant means it. He's not trying to deceive him. And I'm hoping that in doing so, Thurl gets this otherworldly sense coming from Revenant, and that he gets this sense that, like, there's a lot more to Revenant than maybe initial looks would say.
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm trying to impress him, but I'm trying to impress on him that, like, you've made a powerful ally. Like, that's what I'm trying to persuade him.
Okay. go ahead and give me that persuasion check.
Well, not super effective, but anyways.
Yeah. You can see, judging by the handshake and the way he looks at you, that he absolutely sees potential in now having you as an ally. And he says to you that I think you are going to do great things for our society.
Revenant tips his hat to the guy.
And with that, you guys resume and kind of go back to breakfast, although there's kind of this tension now that I'm imagining is kind of hovering within the group and amongst everyone. You can sense a level of excitement coming from both Savra and Thurl as you guys go about interacting throughout the rest of breakfast. You can see that there are some knights who seem to exhibit jealousy. And you can see there are other knights who seem to be excited to have more members join their ranks. Kind of wrapping
Is there
up...
a new guy? Is there a new guy there that just looks excited that he's not going to be the new guy anymore?
For sure the initiates. But otherwise, you would know that you get the sense like the knights themselves have been a part of the organization for some time now, and have earned that rank because of that. But for sure, all the other initiates in the room, they're very excited to have additional people. I will say you do hear murmuring about just small talk about having a fire genasi as a part of their ranks as well. With that, he looks to you guys and he's like, well, should we carry forward with the rights to grant you guys the power I have spoken of?
Yeah.
I scratch my chest where a new brand has appeared, and I say, yes. I was trying to think of something clever and couldn't think of anything. Back down.
All good. He's like, okay. He takes you guys all up to the pinnacle, the very top floor, so feel free to drag yourselves up to there.
My God, it's on the map.
So
Are
would Pyro
Lily
and
and
I even be going?
I guess to
You
watch.
wouldn't
be
necessarily
going.
have to if you don't want to, but if you wanted to be with the group to kind of see
Well,
what
it's
happens.
whether they would allow it, because it's...
Yeah, they would allow it.
Because it's... Okay.
Yeah, it's not like with a fraternity or anything like that, where it's like you're not allowed to see what we do. It's just kind of something
Fair.
that
They've just been really secretive with stuff, so that's why I was like...
Yeah. No, that's a good question. Very good question.
Lily is going to be latched onto Pyrite.
Okay. He looks to each of you standing at the top of the pinnacle. And for those who have joined, he kind of motions you guys all forward, and you see him standing right at the edge of the pinnacle. And he looks to you guys, and you see him stand kind of right on the edge of the pinnacle, where the wind seems to be buffeting him the strongest. And it almost seems like he's being revitalized by this. And you see this newfound energy kind of come over him. And when he turns to you guys, you see that his eyes have turned a glossy white. And as he speaks, it's almost as if it's not really his voice anymore.
Dope.
He walks to each of you and I don't imagine any of you guys know the language. I might be saying it wrong, but it's like Auron, Auron.
Damn, if I could come back tomorrow, I might know it.
Okay, so you guys would not understand what he's saying then, but he's speaking in this language that many of you probably haven't heard. Revenant, you've probably heard it with being a Hell speaker, but it's just currently not within your hellish knowledge that you have. He goes to each of you one
That
by
probably
one.
irks him too.
What was that?
That probably irks him too. He's like, damn, I've heard somebody say that once.
Yep. He turns to each of you.
Hey guys, sorry, I'll be right back. Our car alarm was just going off.
Oh, yeah, no worries, man. Hopefully they're all okay. I will, let's see. Carjo is there. I think what I'll do, just not knowing how long they're going to be, I'm just going to put him... I want you guys... Is this the arrangement you want to be in?
I'm gonna go like
Yep.
kind of
I'm good
by
there.
Reisure, kind of behind him a little bit.
Okay, so he will motion you forward to like kind of stand in line with everyone, shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, she'll
Um,
do that then.
She'll just go
as this
behind
is
him.
happening,
Oh, I didn't realize that's how we were pointing.
So like when I say shoulder to shoulder, I mean like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What were you saying, Zudek?
Revenue. Is this... I've done a lot of things in my life. I'm not certain about this choice. You sure this will bring me the power to save my tribe?
I know that it will bring you more power. Whether it's the power you need or not. Every ounce of power you can get will bring you one step closer. But
For my tribe.
this.
Oop.
Oh, go ahead.
no. Finish what you're saying and then I'll say it.
Okay. But know this. I am very accustomed to such deals and contracts. I have very little to lose.
Okay.
Also,
He's
for
just gonna
flavor, do you think we're talking in Draconic?
Oh, we totally can be. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Roar, 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 roar. Roar, 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 roar.
Okay.
Man. Okay.
Okay. So, give me 1 second here. Okay. He walks to each of you one by one, placing his hands on your shoulders. You feel this energy flowing from one hand to the next, kind of like coursing through you, and it seems to go down into your heart and into your chest. And as this happens, you feel this like almost like if you went to an oxygen bar or something like that. Just the most pure air enter and fill your lungs, filling you with an energy very foreign to you guys. and you just feel this lightness kind of overcome you, and you can feel something within you changing, but you can't quite pinpoint what it is. He goes to each of you. He gets to Vera. And he looks to you, and for those prior, every time he took his hands off you, on one of your shoulders, you now have that symbol that they all carried seared into your skin. And as he gets to you, Vera, the eyes lock with you, and you guys see her head go back. You see the flames on her head go out. You see her eyes also go white. And you guys see her hands start to glow like crazy. And as this happens, you see her start to kind of partially levitate off the ground a little bit. And she then slowly tilts her head forward. And you can hear her talking to this person in Aran, in that language I mentioned. And if you guys have ever seen Atlantis, this is kind of like when the princess, her eyes are glowing and she's doing that. That's kind of what's happening here. And she starts talking this language to him. They speak back and forth. You see Vera nod her head, and then she slowly levitates back to the ground, and the glowing in her palm kind of disappears. Vera, for you, all you experience is this person walk up to you, place their hands on you, and within like a blink of an eye, they are now taking their hands off of you. You too have that symbol somewhere on one of your shoulders, but you still have it on your hand. And then he moves to Carjo. He does the same thing to you. You feel, like I was kind of describing to them, you feel like this pure air kind of enter into your lungs and fill you with this newfound energy. And you can feel something within you like changing, Carjo. And you see Thurl kind of standing here, still holding Carjo's shoulders. You still feel this energy coursing through you, and kind of over the wind, Savra starts to... You hear her yell something to the guys on the hippogriffs, and you see them take flight off in this direction, flying directly over you guys. And you see them starting to kind of hover around this lower part of the tower on this side. And Savra looks to each of you and kind of like, again, screaming over the wind. She was like, trust the process. Embrace the power that you feel within you as you fall. And as she says this, Thurl grabs Carjo and launches you off the side of the pinnacle.
Before that happens, she says, "As you fall," and I'm like, look over at Vera, and I'm like, "Is this bitch crazy?" And then, right over the fucking...
You
like,
are.
I think when this happens, Pyrite runs to the edge and just screams in terror as she watches him fall.
You guys see Carjo in a pure free fall. And from all around you guys, you see Thurl then kind of hold his hands upward. You guys feel yourself start to float off the ground and slowly move towards the edge. And you guys are all ejected off with a powerful thrust of wind. And you are all now free falling through the air, tumbling and guiding yourselves. What do you guys do?
Revenant. Turn to everyone else and I say, I think we made a mistake.
Reeser's gonna cast resistance to bludgeoning damage on himself.
Can you do that when you already casted the fire resistance?
Yeah,
You can rechange. You can
cantrip.
change it. It expires after
Okay.
like a minute.
Okay, I didn't know how long it lasted, how many times you could do it, or how long it lasted, or whatever.
1 minute.
Okay.
Feyre's gonna cast fly on herself.
Okay.
Arjo's gonna try to cast fly on himself.
Revenant is in complete bliss.
Okay.
Like he's so relaxed, and he's just like, this is nice. This is really, really nice. And so he's just like free falling, totally limp. And I like to think like right as he was getting shoved off, he had already like climbed up to the edge after seeing Carjo go off.
Sure.
And he's like, he had started to turn around so that he could just fall backwards, and then that's when we all got shoved.
I'd say if you want it to be where you just tumble off, like, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he just like stands up at the top of the ledge, and then he just falls backwards.
Just like the Jesus-y thing where you like have your arms out and just
He's just here. He's just like this.
He gone. I love that. Take a inspiration for that little enactment there. That was wonderful. Okay, you guys are in total free fall. The wind is rushing past you guys. You see the hippogriffs go down into a full-on dive as they tuck their wings back behind them, and they give this hawk-like screech as they fly in circles around you guys as you all are free falling to the ground. Vera, instinctually, you cast fly on yourself, like you said. What do you do upon now having flight?
I'm gonna dive for Carjo because he's the first one off, and he has nothing to protect him. At least Richard has bludgeoning damage resistance.
Yeah, looking around. Oh, what?
I was just gonna say, and as a level 4 monk, I have a feather fall.
Looking around you guys as you guys are all in this free fall, you can see Revenant just peacefully falling. Carjo, you were the first one off the ledge, so you are the furthest one down. As you are plummeting towards ground, it is drawing closer and closer and closer. You start to see the details on the ground. You can see a couple like goats kind of walking around. You start to see the details of cactuses as you draw closer to the ground, and you feel that lightness within you start to grow, and you feel this newfound energy coming over you as you can hear Vera coming up behind you, attempting to catch you. Do you give in to this new feeling, or do you wait for Vera to try and catch you?
I think I'm kind of in my own head for a second, like, as I realize, like, well, we might have made the wrong, like, as Zudak fucking screamed it, it's like, yep, that might make sense. We might have made the wrong choice. And so the meeting Pyrite and meeting the rest of the group, and I'm just, like, letting my brain do all of the pre-death flashbacks for itself. And I feel like that lightness in me, and it's like, oh, that's a door I haven't opened yet. Let's try that. So
Okay.
I'll tune into that.
Vera, as you are diving down to go catch him, right? He's a distance away, and you see him, like he said, kind of start to embrace it. And just like that, you see the gap between you guys closing very quickly, but he doesn't seem to be getting any closer to the ground.
Will I have enough time to slow down?
To slow down, you guys are about like 100 feet above the ground right now. So yeah, I would say like with your ability, you could very well do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say Carjo, and I'm gonna just like look at you like, are you flying?
And as you hear this, you feel this lightness overcome you, Carjo, as your fall begins to slow into a very controlled descent, and you get towards the ground, and you are able to just ever so lightly step and land on the ground.
He's a feather
I look up at Vera, and it's like, if that's fucking flying, I don't want shit to do with it. Full fucking airplane ears, like fucking like shaking, just weak kneed, fucking just kind of like collapse my knees a little bit, like.
Yeah.
And then I look up and like see everybody else coming, and I'm like, oh.
One
Reeger's aiming himself at Carjo.
Oh my god.
Not actually.
With Vera
Carjo moves
being
himself to a
Oh,
cactus.
sorry. With Vera being
Carjo.
lower than the rest of you guys, you could see her down below you. As you guys drawing closer to the ground, you also start to feel this feeling overcome you, and it's up to you if you want to give into it.
I got a feeling.
Ooh. Revenant does.
Would.
Okay.
That's
Sounds
not
like
convinced Reeger would.
okay. See, you feel like that second guessing inside of him is going to hold him back in this moment?
I do think that it's possible, and giving into, not that he necessarily gave into in his backstory, but that overtaking of him. I feel like he would resist things like that.
Sure, I know what you're getting at. Okay, yeah, if you want to resist it, that's totally fine. Vera, what you see then, every single one of them, as they get within that 100-foot range of the ground, they slow to that same familiar fall, but you see Reeger still in full descent. Going full
Zudak
speed.
is also full descent.
Okay. You see two of them now in
Reeger's
full
gonna
descent.
Reeger's gonna take a reaction for the monk ability of slow fall as well, just in case this ends the way I think this might end.
And what is that?
I get to reduce fall damage by 20 points.
20 points. Okay.
Seeing that Zudak is just falling, Vera's gonna jump off of the ground and fly into the air and attempt to break the fall if she can't catch him.
Give me a strength saving throw, please.
He's going for a pick six, boys. Let's see if we can get this interception.
15?
Can I have a moment before she tries to catch me?
Yes. This will be... She is flying up to you as this moment is happening.
I, as a player, am having a very hard time with this choice. And... man... there's something about Zudak that I don't know. There's something holding him back.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Fast could I get down to the bottom of the tower?
Pretty fast.
So like the ground where
Terminal
like
velocity, actually.
the ground where Carjo landed, bottom of the tower. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
like I guess, is there an outlet from the tower to there?
No. So the base of the actual structure itself ends 400 feet above the base of the canyon, which is where they're landing.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was just I didn't know if they had like
Yeah.
a basement opening. So
Vera,
The basement does like have
as
an
you-
opening, but it's at the top of the 400-foot pillar. So
What were you saying?
go for it.
man, I don't know what I want to do, so I'm gonna choose this. pure fear is on Zudak's face. Panic that you probably haven't seen before. He's always shown, like, confidence, and this... He has no idea what the fuck to do.
Can I butt in? So, I like to think that Revenant was the second one off. So he lands before Zudak and looks up and sees that Zudak isn't slowing down. And he's going to cast Thaumaturgy on himself so that he can speak extra loud. And he, with this booming voice, he yells to Zudak, "Zudak, you must live for your tribe. Allow this change to occur in you."
I mean, as
That's
Vera's flying up
badass.
to you, she's gonna be like, "What he said!"
You cut out. I didn't hear a thing you said.
What he said.
I rage and give into that power.
Okay. Go ahead and give me rolled another d20, and this will be considered rolling, or like do the check again, or the saving throw, and this will just be considered like your advantage roll.
Me?
Yep.
What do I have to roll?
So you're gonna do another strength saving throw, but you're gonna take the higher of the two results that you. So either your 15 or this other one if it's higher.
This one is higher. It's
17. Okay. Zudak, as you give into the power, you feel that lightness start to overcome you. You can feel, just as you guys suspected, feather falls start to overtake your body. But you waited just too long. And you can tell that you are going to hit the ground at a pretty hard force. And right at the last second, Vera comes crashing into you. Do you have an idea of how you want to try to catch him?
I mean, I'm immune to all fall damage under 100 feet.
Okay.
With my spell, so, I mean, I'm just gonna try and keep him above me.
Okay, so like you would take the impact?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, which is funny because Zudak is now afraid for you getting hurt, so I feel like he's like trying to wrestle you to like get underneath you, unless you say something.
I just feel like we're like wrestling in the air, and I was like, "Fucking stop it!"
If you guys want, you can do opposed athletics checks to see who pulls it off.
Do you want to do that?
Fuck it. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, cool.
I have advantage. I'm raging, so I do.
Well, I got a 6, so you're gonna win.
Yeah, this is an athletics check.
Yes.
Yeah.
19.
Oh shit! I thought you said acrobatics.
Athletics.
Shit, I lied then.
19.
I
How
got a
dare
20.
you.
Oh! Zudak, you feel this strength just overcome you, and what's crazy about is that it seems to defy Vera's true strength, and it almost seems like the wind itself is giving her extra force as she pushes you into position. And she, I guess, how do you want to
I'm gonna like hold him and I'm gonna be like, "I need you to live!" And then
right as she says this, you guys hear this echo through the canyon, and boom, you guys smoke the ground, and all you see is this massive burst of dust and debris, and some of you standing in the surrounding area get smacked with pebbles and stuff. Pyrite and Lily, what you guys see from up above is everyone else slow to a fall. But you see Richard go full force, Zudak go full force into the ground, and all you see is this cloud of dust.
Pyrite instantly starts panicking, looks to Salvra and says, "You get me the fuck down there right now if you know what's good for you."
Does Zudak take damage?
We will find out in a second. Savra looks to you and says, "You can always give in and jump."
Whoa! What a douchebag!
I think this is probably the darkest and this is tapping into like one of Pyrite's deepest fears. And she just looks at her and goes, "You're all the fucking same." And I turn and I start to run down towards the drawbridge.
Okay.
Trying to get down as fast as I can.
Lily, do you think you'd be following her, or what do you think you would do after seeing this
Oh.
explosion?
Richard looked like he was okay, right?
He did slow to a fall, yes.
Okay. Well, she's probably gonna be running after her, running with Pyrite, yeah.
Okay. I would like for you guys... you guys are sprinting down the stairs, and you do easily, successfully make it all the way to the drawbridge. And kind of upon looking around you, you can see that there is no fast way down other than by flying.
Well, then Pyrite's gonna go in full panic mode. This is probably the first time Lily's probably seen her panic this bad. And she's just pacing terribly. Like, if anybody leaves to go too long, she's gonna have a fucking rut in front of the drawbridge here. And it is just praying to her God for anything. She doesn't know how to get to anybody to help them.
Say Lily.
I think. Oh.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know what's going through Lily's mind. She doesn't know what the fuck to do.
I think part of her panic, she's gonna go to that initiate and demand her stuff. Get her staff. She doesn't know what it's gonna do, but get her staff back, do something.
Yeah. As you go to the initiate, he kind of like freaks out a little bit, and he just pretty much tells you like, if I give you your stuff, you are required to either wait in this entryway or vacate the spire.
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm gonna be on the other side of this fucking drawbridge. Give me my stuff now.
And he would go in, assuming Lily wants hers as well. He would go in and give you guys access to all your weapons and stuff. So you now have that all in your inventory.
Cool. I'm gonna stay on the other side of this drawbridge and just panically scanning for any way, trying to see if there's anything I've missed to see how I can get down to everybody.
Yeah. As you call out to your god... how do I want to do this? Give me a religion check.
Ooh. I don't think I add much to this. Oh, I add some. 17?
Okay. How do I want to do this? I think what will happen, you will feel this internal feeling within you to essentially to go open the front door of this place. So like they close these two doors in front of you.
Just so I
And you don't have to do this,
understand.
but these doors here. Yep.
This part here?
Yep.
Yeah. She's got one thing, and she's got her faith in her God, and she's gonna go over and she's gonna try and open those doors.
Okay. 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 You go. and open the doors, and kind of right as you swing the door open, you don't fully know how, but as the door swings open, you are open to a view of the base of the canyon from the perspective of the base of the tower. Almost like you're looking through a portal.
I'm basically... Fuck, I go for it.
Do you follow, Lily?
Do I see this?
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Lily's gonna go.
Okay. You guys walk through this door to the very base of the spire here. And cutting back to everyone else, kind of what you guys see is the dust starts to settle, and you guys through this newfound access point, if you go to like the pinnacle at the top of the map, kind of get an idea of just how everything's situated. You guys can see the dust cloud in front of you with Revenant, Regerd, and Cardro all kind of standing off to the side. As the dust starts to settle, Zudak, you take you're raging, so you have resistance. So you only take 4 points of damage because your elbow smacked the ground accidentally.
Yeah. My elbow.
But all other damage was absorbed by you, Vera. And as you impacted the ground, you didn't even feel your body hit the ground. All you could feel was this barrier of air in between you and the ground, almost like you were shielded by the air itself. And you guys see them, and you guys can maybe explain how you climb out of this, but you guys would see them crawl out of this crater that is now in front of you.
So, real quick, Revenant knows that Zudak took damage, but he doesn't know how much. And so, as soon as he realized that Zudak was going to or did take damage, he's going to use his reaction and burn one of his seals, and it will reduce Zudak's taken damage by a D10.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
That's freaking cool.
So, question,
He did it.
what about... Sorry.
He did it once to himself, but this is his first time. You guys would realize that he can't. He doesn't just have ability to do it to himself. He can also do it to other people.
I kind of imagine the like handshake you guys did, because it left a mark on you, Zudak, right? Is that what we decided on? You feel that start to burn as what little damage you did take seems to, well, I guess I don't, a 7, be fully restored by this new hellish fire that burns within you partially. As the wound kind of like sears and sizzles itself shut.
I'm sorry, Vera. Are you hurt?
No, just tired.
And what about Regerd?
So
Are you still hairy?
yours didn't stop the fall, right? It was just the reduce the points of damage by 20.
Correct. That is, yeah.
Knock the dust off his old ass and the hair off his
That's
body.
literally what I was like. Did the hair come off in the wind?
My brain was thinking you used your feather fall.
Andy has resistance.
Yeah. I have resistance, and then the monk feature is slow fall, not feather fall.
Wasn't this
So it
tower
just
like
reduces
200 feet though?
Over 400.
That's quite cool.
Yes, it would be.
Okay, so if you don't know, that's a d6 per 10 feet of falling.
Maxed
to
out
20.
at
To
yeah,
20.
maxed at 20.
Oh, so
Yeah.
20.
Which is interesting that
D6s.
they did that. I suppose that's what they're considering to be terminal velocity. You have to give me 1 second here, bud.
We're looking at 120 max.
Yeah. I don't think I'll die instantly. I might not be conscious, but I don't think I'm gonna be instant dead.
Come on. Okay. Do this for you.
That's so many guys.
That was only a quarter of them.
It sounded like 50.
This is the longest he's rolled damage dice.
Please hold while we roll the amount of damage you take.
I know.
Please hold while we roll the amount of damage you take.
Elevator music.
Are you ready? So tell me. So the damage is reduced by 20, correct?
And halved.
Or the
And halved because of resistance, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
The total damage you took was 76 bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
Subtract 20 from that.
That is 38 minus 20
56.
is 18. Are you kidding me?
No, so 76 minus 20 will be 56, and then 56 divided by 2 will be 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not to be that guy, but Alec, did you cast the cantrip resistance?
Yeah, but he can do it any time while he's falling.
Read the spell.
Did it change?
I'm trying not to kill your character, but read the spell.
Oh, that's down.
It's
So
a
I guess you only
D4 off of
you only-
your damage.
It's
So it's
not
not
even
halved.
that. It's not even off the damage. Resistance. You touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the saving throw.
Wait, what? That's not what I'm reading. What Chad read.
Which version of the
That's
spell
not what
are
I
you
have
reading?
either.
With the saving? Resistance?
No, I know. I'm saying like are you reading the 2014 rules or are you reading the 2024?
Whatever dropped into.
24?
Yeah, mine's whatever dropped into when I could pick spells.
Yeah, I'm just taking a peek here. Resistance.
Looks to me like it reduces total damage by a d4.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
mine
hold
says.
on. Here we go.
That is what I'm seeing too.
Okay. Yeah, okay. The creature reduces the total damage taken by a d4.
It's okay,
That is-
Richard. I have my lay on hands, and then I have all my potion bottles.
Question is, did he insta-die?
What?
Question is, did he insta-die?
Oh.
Yep.
How much damage was it?
So with the
50.
well, so roll your d4.
Man, that resistance spell sucks.
Fuck.
1.
I think that's worth a heroic.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
No
Oh my
fucking
God.
way! He got 2 nat 1s. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
No, it's just a d4. So he only rolled a 1 on the d4.
If anyone
to reduce
has
the damage.
desire to burn
Reduce
their
damage.
inspiration, they can, but just know.
Yep.
I
Yep.
wouldn't.
What?
Take it.
All you're gonna do is give him 3
hold
more
on.
points. At
What
hopes.
was the damage that it was initially?
76 reduced down to 56.
So
Insta
1
death.
point will actually have me at not insta dead.
Oh my.
Without the 1 point, I would have died.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Oh
it takes
my
it down to
gosh.
55, and I would have
We're-
56
hold on.
points.
What is
We're
your
killing
total?
these
What is
guys,
your total
right?
health?
We're gonna kill
28.
these guys, right?
What is it?
Because
That's
that.
exactly
Yeah, now that we're a
56
part of
double.
their party.
Hold up, hold up.
Fuck yeah,
What did you
man.
say? 28.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh
Guys,
my
stop.
god.
Yeah, 28 down 1.
Hmm.
Wait, but you already had a point of damage technically. You were at 27.
All right, then I guess we're gonna need a.
Take mine.
Inspiration.
Then, yeah. Burn inspiration.
Shit.
You need to not get a 1.
There we go. There's a 4.
There you go.
Lily, I'll use mine. Keep yours.
Okay. Well, it's okay if he takes mine. I've got luck points. I can use whenever I
Then
need to.
yes, if you have that, can I keep mine then?
Yes.
Thank you.
So okay, well, so luck points. I think that only lets you re-roll a d20 test,
I
right?
just get advantage.
Right. So
I just get
advantage is towards like a d20 roll. Whereas
Yeah.
heroic inspiration can be used to re-roll any die. So like he couldn't use a luck
That-
point
well,
to re-roll a d4.
That's fine.
Zudek can give it to her later
She's
if she
just
needs it.
thinking that
Yep.
she'll be able to use a luck point almost as heroic for herself,
Uh,
because most
Sorry,
of our heroics have
sorry.
been burnt on.
No, I'm saying for myself.
Misinterpreted
Yeah,
that.
not give to other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's saying for anybody to lose a heroic, she's the best one.
yeah.
So
okay.
are we down there?
Yeah, so you guys would be down there. And Rijard, how would you have reduced the fall by as much as you did?
I'm picturing that he is doing some monk acrobatics. So like when he hits the ground, he tries to like tuck and roll. But,
Okay.
Well, I guess it's slow fall. So actually, he
Yeah.
can put his arms out to try and slow his fall.
Do the
Like make
slap fall.
himself as big as possible to.
Yeah, air
Okay.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could say like
Pull out
with
that
all
tech
that
from the backpack.
extra fur that's on you, it just adds just enough drag to slow the descent to some degree.
And concussion.
Wait a second. I have a question. If you teleport, do you carry your current momentum through the teleport?
Ooh.
Or does your momentum go away?
I mean, in D&D, there's a lot of different ways a person can teleport. In my head, I'm picturing if you are just purely teleporting, that yes, it would carry the momentum.
Are you trying to do like a misty step or something?
I have Cloud Giant's Jaunt, which lets me teleport 30 feet to a non-occupied space. So if it eliminates my momentum, I could just be 30 feet up and then only have 30 feet of fall damage.
We could roll with this. We're down there. We can save you.
Fair, I'm just...
It depends on how bad of a negative
If-
experience you want this to be.
If
As
you're
in,
not dead, right?
If
No, he's
well, yeah,
not.
no, I'm not.
My only
So
thought
either
is
way, it's not preventing death.
that since we already rolled the damage and like knowing you're not gonna die outright, I'm gonna roll forward with how things have played out. If it was an insta death, hell yeah, dude, I would have been like, fuck yeah, use your Cloud Giant Jaunt for the dear God. Holy,
Use anything to save yourself.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know you were only at 28 hit points. I'm like, oh, they're level 4 now. Like, okay, like I'm thinking 40 hit points. but
Oh,
yeah.
monks.
Yeah, I didn't realize monks
Yeah,
are
no,
so
monks don't
squishy.
go up high and
Mm-mm.
So, okay, you guys would have seen 2 impacts hit the ground. And as all the dust settles, you would see Zudak and Vera, come out of their impact, but Reisher does not.
Okay, Vera's going to
Yeah,
Pyrite-
Lily's freaking out and sprinting.
over to Reisard.
Yeah. Dead sprint. We're going to Reisard.
Yep.
Revenant
Like-
goes over to Zudak to make sure that he's okay.
Thinking about
I'm like
this?
pushing past you, and I'm like dragging you like over my shoulder, like we gotta help the giant.
Like Lily,
I'm fine!
like dropping her fucking weapons to sprint faster. Like she's leaving everything behind.
Yeah. I honestly, Lily, with that little extra reduction in weight, I would say that you do make it to the edge of the crater first. And looking down in, he is completely unconscious, and although his fur is covering most of what visible injuries there would be, he is just covered in blood, and his eyes have blood coming down like tears all the way around. His ears are
Jesus.
bleeding. He's bleeding from his nose. He's got blood coming out of his mouth, and he's just unconscious.
Pyrite's right behind her with the staff, so she doesn't have to use a healing potion, but she is freaking out and just like going up to Reisard and like sitting down and putting his head like gently on her lap and just like, it's okay, he'll be okay. I told you we shouldn't do these fucking things. We shouldn't have joined these fucking people. And she is panicking. She is just bawling now.
Pyrite's instant reaction would be to cast, what's that one that I have? Spare the Dying. And then that would give Vera an option if she wants to touch him. Like, that would be her instant reaction, always seeing someone go down. Spare the Dying. And then, I'll let, Vera get the next action economy.
What spells does your staff have again?
Oh, I've got all the healing. I just wanted to let you have a chance if you wanted to do something before
okay.
I used any healing.
Okay.
And she were running over too, just so you can kind of help with the moment.
Yeah. So Vera's going to put her hands on the top of Reisard's head, and she's going to give him 15 points of health points.
15.
Using
okay.
her lay on hands.
Lily, as you're crying over him, you see both Pyrite and Vera come forth and try to stabilize him. Spare the Dying gets cast over him, and it seems like as she does this, you do see his chest start to move up and down like he's breathing. And then with your healing touch, Vera, you guys see some of the wounds and some of the blood kind of disappear from his body, and he appears to be in just really rough shape. And although the healing brought him most of the way back, you can still tell he's taken a good hit. Reisard, upon having the healing hands course through you, before that happens, you find yourself, the last thing you remember is that free fall and you trying to slow your fall, and when the blackness of hitting the ground hits your vision, hold on, let me see something.
Oh, look at your backstory and make you hurt feeling wise. Congratulations.
You hurt physically and emotionally.
And emotionally.
Get wrecked, nerd.
I was a little surprised
Okay, Levi.
Chad didn't make me do a certain saving roll on this one. Was a little surprised.
I mean, I'll be honest, I would love to have you make that saving roll if you're open to it.
I can do that. Which one is it again?
So give me wisdom saving throw, please.
I also have one quick thing to say. Vera almost killed me by burning the hair off of me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
That's where you
God.
took the 1
Don't
point of
put
damage
that on
from.
her.
if I
What?
didn't have resistance.
Don't put that on her, man.
Oh shit!
I know.
You're
I
right.
would
do you-
actually blame that on her.
we
Do
have
you
to-
But I
do you
was
say that in
about-
character?
No, I'm not even.
No,
away.
what did I'd kill him.
I'd kill him.
I'm just wondering if you say it in character because then Red would have something to say. But keep to
I'm
myself.
not even awake.
I'm gonna take the 14 because
Okay.
I thought about it, and technically I do have advantage on the saving throws, but right now I don't think my character would have advantage at all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I just went with. The
I love
straight
that,
roll.
honestly.
Me too.
That is seriously awesome. Okay. Oh, here it is. Sorry, there's a long ass.
What do you
There
think here,
is an image I'm trying to see. I know it's a thing. And boy, oh boy, would you love to see it.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I just gotta find it. It's an image. They put like all the images in the book directly into here, so I'm just kind of hoping they have the one I'm picturing. Damn, I don't think they do, sadly. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. Well. Gotta get through this justice. Appreciate everyone's patience. Okay. Regard. When you hit this solid ground, everything's just black. You don't feel any pain. Oh, there is the image. Haha. You don't feel anything. Everything is just black. But you can feel, it feels like you're laying in a very padded surface. And your face is just in it, and it's blocked by whatever you're laying in. How would you like to proceed?
So I'm face down, or
Yep.
I would roll over and try and see what it is that
Yeah.
I'm laying on.
You roll over and kind of upon doing so, what you witness, I'll let you feel how, like, say how your character feels about this, but it's almost like you're looking through a fog as you're looking sideways, and you roll onto your back, and it just feels like you're laying on like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, just something super comfortable and fluffy. And do you think you would have sat up at this point? It looks like you're staring straight up into a blue sky with like clouds floating over you.
Yeah, he'd probably sit up after kind of seeing what he was sitting on.
You sit up and you look around you, and it's, although unbelievable, you're on a cloud.
Is it cloud 9?
It's actually cloud 10, but
Oh, okay. Is that better or worse? I don't know.
I don't know.
Gonna be very confused on how he's sitting on a cloud.
Do you do anything to?
And,
Okay, sorry.
Would the fall be in his I mean, I guess I don't know where his memory technically cuts off.
The memory. So like, last thing you remember is you were in a full-on free fall, and you remembered that you were basically gonna hit the ground. And it just suddenly felt like all the wind rushing past you, any pain you would have thought you would have felt, all of that was just not present.
Okay. would be very confused why he's here. Would potentially assume whatever the Feathergale did to him is why he's not in pain. Well, actually, I think he might assume that he's dead after hitting the ground. Yeah, I think that would be the way that Reger probably assumes that he may have ended up dead, and would kind of look around the surrounding area to see if there's any indicators as to one way or the other.
Looking around you, you can clearly tell you are not in the Sighing Valley anymore. In fact, you have no idea where you are. It's just an endless cloud extending infinitely beyond you in all directions that you are standing on.
Oh.
The ethereal plane?
Reger would
But
be
like
convinced
above
he's
him
in
is the
heaven.
blue sky, and like white clouds floating over him, and like sunlight coming down. Your fur is gone. It
That
is
was
just
going to be
you.
my next question, actually.
Yep.
Seeing that it's just cloud everywhere and no discernible features anywhere, he'd probably just start walking in a direction. If I'm understanding, like,
Yeah.
the ground is essentially
Yeah.
clouds, it's not just a cloud. Okay. Yeah, he'd probably get up and start walking. Try to see if he sees anything after a little walk.
You walk for a ways, and you just keep seeing the same sight the whole time, no matter which direction you go. And you feel a sense of peace almost within you. And you see a cloud in front of you start to lower down to you ever so slowly. And it starts to kind of morph and spin and kind of starts to take on the form of something. And suddenly before you is a humanoid floating in midair. And what you see is this.
Oh boy.
Genie?
Interesting.
You look
That is what I
Genie.
thought.
Literally!
And he asks you, why did you deny me? And we will fade to black and end the session there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hell yeah.
What did he say?
Why did you deny me?
So this is the Feathergale's patron saint, essentially, is what I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, now I have to think of a response by next week. Luckily,
Yeah.
I have a week to think.
So you got plenty of time to think about it. All right. Well, yeah, that will wrap up tonight's session. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to the session tonight. If you did enjoy yourselves, we're only 4 subscribers away from hitting our subscriber goal, which will give every single one of my party members a unique and fun gift. They've gotten magic items, 500 gold, all sorts of good stuff for hitting our subscriber goals. But other than that, drop a like, because that helps us to reach new viewers. And we just appreciate you guys watching and interacting in the chat. But until next time, we will be live next Monday, February 9th at 6:45 p.m. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.